Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today on Inzoi, we're talking about the reaction and everything 1 day since the release of the DLC. Let's break down all the good and the bad. More good. Let's do it. So far what we are seeing is, even though the swimming is good and everything else seems to be going fine, there seems to be a couple of key issues that we need to address. Where is the needs bar? It seems like the needs bar is gone. It seems like the needs bar has totally just been gone. I know somebody personally that I know has not been able to find it. They did eventually figure it out, but it was nothing seamless. It was nothing easy. That needs to be addressed. There seems to be already one hot fix update already that's been released. I think this further highlights exactly what I was saying up the other day, is how a lot of teams now are just putting out the game and then doing the fixes after. So it seems like if you're having a trouble finding the needs bar, which kind of tells you how to eat, how they're feeling, all the key stuff that you need to really have it be a real life sim game, there are ways to have it appear. I will make sure to find out those, and I'll be doing a video on that. But it does seem that is one of the main issues so far. People can't seem to find their needs. Now, to be fair, it has been some feedback about that months ago where some people did not like the needs bar. However, I think, again, if you want a true experience in a life sim genre game, you have to able to monitor how they eat, sleep, their moods, just as if you were in real life. So having that be automated seems pointless, to be honest with you. I'll get into this more a little bit later. It seems to be an issue with the FPS as well. I know there seems to be an issue with the FPS. It seems like some people are not getting it in the sharpest vision. I think that's not something you want or to be expected. I do think, again, we're leaning on these patches heavily. I do feel like games do have an obligation to come out and be almost polished all the way, but clearly that's not the case here. So it would be fool's gold to believe that's going to happen. Also, we're seeing a couple things here with the Mac issues where some people are just not being able to start it. Remember, you can still use GeForce and you can use other things. That's very, very important as well. Please remember that. I know for some, they're saying how, well, hey, we can't play it. We can't see how to go about it. They're telling us it's not playable. All this. Well, what you can use and what you can do is very, very simple. You can just use GeForce, which is available for Mac. So that's something you can use. You can download GeForce and it's going to play wholly fine for you. Now, going forward, the other issue I'm seeing is people are having a lack of memory issue. That is something that can be fixed through a simple install of the NVIDIA drivers. So these are a couple things so far that we are seeing post-release love life reset. So like whatever life you had prior to going to the DLC island is pretty much going to be gone. And I know for some people that was definitely not what they wanted. They have built up their Zois and everything, and they don't want to have the game break up their flow and process. I saw one person talking about, damn, I have this baby in the game she made and all this stuff, and then now it's like, okay, boo, done. Can't use that in the game. So I'm hoping through some type of hot fix or through something that can get fixed. On a positive note, there will be controller support. I don't know why this wasn't talked about more. I'm gonna do my own separate video about that once I get the DLC, which will be today. I've been a little busy with some other stuff, but I have been able to get a real gist of what's going on. I think overall, this is the best move for the game. As far as control support, I will do a more video in depth with that as well. But just wanted to mention that it does have it in its the DLC again. You know, what I also find very interesting, and I mean very, very interesting, is this. You know, and I'll do this for the last 2 minutes of this video, is, again, we have a problem where I think we have more dev teams pushing out games before they're ready. There's no reason why we should be seeing the couple of issues that we're seeing. There's no reason why the needs bar is hard to find. There is no reason why we should be seeing any physics issues, animations issues. Again, you can't blame the development team only too much. They have to follow what's being said at the top. But this overall could have been better. It's still really good, but I do think So I think the keys to remember here is watch your save files. Your love life or family over in the main world is not going to cross over to the DLC island. Please monitor all those things, because you might feel pretty bummed out having to start all the way over. So again, please monitor that and understand that can be its own craziness within itself. It is very, very important to know those tips. Understand if you currently have a Mac, there will be some issues. I think some patches will definitely have to be released. Mac is its own thing, its own wave. That definitely will need its own attention. But at least they're giving you a DLC plus the game, so you're getting a lot of content, you know, so I think that's the only thing that you can rest in. So yeah, just overall, just trying to make sure that everyone stays informed while we get more and more into this DLC and we see more and more what's going on. I want to say, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Everyone take care. Be well.